Okay, this is my second video of the day. Thank you for listening. So I want to talk about here this so-called Black Lives Matter movement, okay? Am I saying this all bad? No, I'm not saying this all bad, but I'm going to get into that here in just a second. That the wife of Patrice Cullors, the so-called mover and shaker of this group, okay, which is supposed to be from Canada. Well, the California, it's like a kind of California Attorney General wants to see those records, all right, for those ladies in the Black Lives Matter movement. Okay, it's supposed to be some type of IRS form, I guess, rendering the monies or whatever that was acquired from these donations and so forth. Okay, some type of non-profit form. Okay, you use those non-profit. A lot of non-profit monies could be used for like tax deductions and all that stuff. Okay, but anyway, they want to see those records of that money or missing, or where did that money go? All right, they want to know how it's being spent and where did this money go. All right, and I did a video about this woman before and Black Lives Movement. Okay, this is the commercialized one, something about $6.3 million. Okay, I do remember making a video about after the election and when Joe Biden, the president, was inaugurated in the office. This money was used. They bought houses like in LA. It's supposed to have been a house with an airplane, an airplane runway on it out there in California, a house out there in Atlanta, and now some properties out there in Canada. They ain't got a damn thing to do with Black Lives Matter. Something about a arts building, performance arts building, okay? All this real estate, you know, and where did they get these women get this money from? All right, it's nothing other than the funds from these donations, okay? And basically what it is was this group kind of came in play at the same time, you know, the election year in 2020. All right, basically it was something that got hyped up. All right, it was something that got hijacked, and I made a video about this before, okay, where it started in 2014. Michael Brown had got killed out there in St. Louis. It was started by the men fighting for their lives. 2020, it was hijacked, okay? And these women like Patrice Cullors and then the other lady, forgot that other lady's name, Tamika Mallory, and a few others, all right? Basically, it became commercialized, funded by white Caucasian men at the expense of dead black men. All this money ended up getting raised, something like a total of $90 million. And they end up getting a cut of the money. A lot of that money end up going either to the LGBT community, and there's no disrespect at all to the LGBT community, and to the Joe Biden campaign. Okay, they end up getting these votes or whatever, and you ain't heard nothing from them ever since. You ain't heard nothing from them in well over a year. Okay, it just turned out to be a fraud. All right, something that turned out to be misutilized and mishandled. Okay, when the message was supposed to help fight for, you know, black men or people that's been mistreated, black people or whatever, and the message ended up getting lost in translation. Okay, and what it is, and I predicted this before. I made a video about this before, that you have this group, and now basically what it is everybody wanted to dip in the pot. You had different branches. You had a guy out there in New York was investigating, where that money went. And I basically believe, just in my opinion, okay, that certain people didn't get a cut, and now this thing is starting to fall apart. Okay, people are telling on each other and so forth. All right. So this is what's happening right now. Okay, that they are being investigated, and hopefully, rightfully so. But hopefully, justice will be brought. All right, and I'll tell you this: the Most High is going to reinstill His order. Okay, it's stuff like this. I hate to say, but stuff like this. This is the reason why it's really not meant for many women to lead. Okay, you put these women in these leadership positions. All right, and then it ended up falling apart. You end up getting stuff like happening like this. And where's the affirmative action? Okay, even when it's over, okay, you figured that these women, or they would have had people appointed to teach affirmative action classes and so forth. None of that. Okay, it's like they got what they wanted out of people, and you don't hear from them ever again. People quit protesting. We still having, black men and women getting killed. All right, and where they at? Nowhere. Okay, so that's what's going on with that. These women will be investigated, all right, because they're doing things that ain't got nothing to do with Black lives or whatever. And then you have these people, whatever, people that's been affected, that's been left out. Okay, you cannot put your trust in these leftist movements or whatever, because they're basically like a hustle. They're basically like a hustle. So let me know what you think about this video here. Feel free to subscribe, like, share, leave your comments, and Cash App $, if Winston Spivey if you want to donate.